I'm guessing you're thinking of a collection of trees.
I'm guessing you are thinking of a collection of trees.
What we foresters call a stand. What we foresters call a stand.
What we foresters call a stand.
With their rugged stems and their beautiful crowns. With their rugged stems and their beautiful crowns. I'm guessing with their rugged stems and their beautiful crowns.
With the word stem and the beautiful grounds.
Yes, trees are the foundation of forests. Yes, trees are the foundation of forests. Yes, trees are the foundation of forests.
Yes, tree is the foundation of forest.
But a forest is much more than what you see. But a forest is much more than what you see.
But the forest is much more than what you see.
And today I want to change
I want to change
the way you think
the way you think
about forests.
about forests.
You see,
You see,
underground there is this other world.
underground there is this other world.
A world of infinite biological pathway. A world of infinite biological pathway. A world of infinite biological pathways.
A world infinite biological pathway.
That connect trees
Yes, connect trees
and allow them to communicate.
and allow them to communicate.
And allow the forest to behave
And allow the forest to behave.
so it's a single organism.
As though it's a single organism.
It might remind you of a sort of intelligence. It might remind you of
It might remind you
a sort of intelligence.
of a sort of intelligence.
How do I know this? How do I know this?
How do I know this?
Here's my story. Here's my story.
Hear my story.
I grew up in the forests of British Columbia.
I grew up in the forest of British Columbia.
I used to lay on the forest floor and stare up at the tree. I used to lay on the forest floor and
the forest floor
stare up at the tree crowns.
and stared up at the tree crown.
They were giant. They were giants.
They were giant.
My grandfather was a giant. My grandfather was a giant too.
My grandfather was giant too.
He was a horse logger. He was a horse logger.
He was a horse logger.
And he used to selectively cut cedar poles from the and he used to selectively cut and he used to selectively cut
And he used to selectively cut
cedar poles from the inland
from
rainforest.
the island rainforest.
Grandpa taught me about the quiet and cohesive ways of the woods. Grandpa taught me about the quiet and
Grandpa taught me about the quiet
cohesive ways of the woods.
and cohesive way of the woods.
And how my family was knit into it. And how my family was knit into it.
Was knit into it.
So I followed in Grandpa's footsteps.
So I followed in Grandpa's footsteps.
He and I had this curiosity about forests. He and I